Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And good news, everybody. The Pokemon Company is heavily advertising Power World this week. They're telling everybody to go play Power World and not even bother with Pokemon anymore. No, so they released an update. I'm using finger quotes here for Pokemon Go, which I forgot existed. And yeah, now your avatars can look just like you.
Your avatars look like you crapped your pants.
Yes, they're I believe non-binary, non-gendered avatars that all are bow-legged.
But I don't look like that. I'm definitely a woman.
You're not allowed to say that. This is body type 1. Well, actually, to be fair, Pal World, they do that too. But you can tell they're definitely male and female body types. They just don't call it like that. But they're pretty much forcing everybody to change their avatars. And even Kotaku is like, everybody hates this. Everybody hates this. Like, why did you do this? And yeah, it looks like they just all shit themselves. Like... You know, so we're gonna talk about this, what might be behind it. Of course, you know, the speculation is it's diversity, equity, and inclusion. Probably because the Pokemon Company back in January announced that they hired a new diversity, equity, and social responsibility and inclusion officer for people who think for themselves too much or something.
Right, and if they don't, and then they're gonna have to find fault with everything to keep their job.
Yes, that is what you have to understand. It's the same with sensitivity readers. It's the same with any kind of consultant. If there's nothing to consult on, if there's nothing to be overly sensitive about, you're out of a job. If you come in and you're like, yeah, everything looks good, you're not gonna be there very long. They're gonna be like, well, then why do we need you? So you got to come up with a reason. Well, everything's problematic. Well, it's problematic. Raquel, her name's Raquel Daniels. Here from her C-suite, the vice president and chief diversity, equity, inclusion officer of that podcast. What's offensive? Well, the women in the Pokemon game, yeah, they look too much like women, and the men, they look like men, and they don't look like they're shitting themselves. And some people shit themselves.
Everybody should just look like each other, and nobody should have any differences at all.
No. Haven't you read Harrison Bergeron? Like everybody's got to look, ugly. That's how we do things now. So let's talk about this, because even Kotaku, this is the audience I would have thought would be all about this. They freaking hate it too. So before we get into it,
pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. When Kotaku hates it, you done fucked up. Let's talk about this before we get into it any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
I can't remember the last time I played Pokemon Go. I think it's been like 5 years.
I never played it.
You never played it, no, because you didn't want to like accidentally stumble into traffic and get hit by a bus.
No, our kids played it though.
They did. That was actually their like go-to Disney. Like when we're on the bus at Disney, they would bust out Pokemon Go. Even when they stopped playing it, they would play it there because they were like, hey, cool. It's our Disney World game. But yeah, anyway, they said Pokemon Go's new character creator is out. Everyone hates it. This is the post. We'll go to some of the comments after the fact. But this is Kotaku's take on it. It said pretty much every change they make to Pokemon Go results in enormous backlash. That's usually because pretty much every change they make to Pokemon Go is disastrous and stupid. The latest is the new avatar creator, and guess what? Everybody hates the change, so player reactions to any change tend to be negative.
Yeah, well, they have good reason.
But sometimes changes are just objectively poor, and that seems to be... Just fucking say it, Kotaku. They're trying to dance around the issue.
The change sucks. Everybody hates it for good reason.
Yes. The fact that every character now looks like it's straddling an imaginary traffic cone certainly doesn't help. No, it looks like their dicks are down to their knees. Like everybody has a dick.
It's like their crotch is down several inches from where it should be.
Typical Niantic fashion, the update to Pokemon Go is billed with elusive trailers and cryptic in-game messages as a huge, exciting change, leading players to speculate that some significant in-game changes were coming to how the game would be played.
There's some changes and some crypticness to the changes. Everybody looks like the same thing.
So everybody thought, hey,
boy or girl? That's the mystery.
You foolishly thought that they were going to make changes and upgrades to the gameplay and not the diversity and inclusion in the game. This is for you, you ingrates. This is all about you. Isn't this a guy that did Gangnam Style?
I don't know. I'm just like, that looks like looks like a K-pop outfit.
Oh, God. The majority of issues people have are focused around what might at first seem like a progressive change, the removal of gender options.
Wasn't that people like Kotaku wanted? Stuff like that?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So this is like, look, stop dancing around the issue. When you've gotten to a point where Kotaku thinks it's too fucking stupid, you've completely lost the plot. Kotaku's even trying to I can tell you, this guy thinks this is an absolute shit show, but he's not going to say that because he doesn't want to get canceled by Kotaku's audience.
He's like, you can no longer choose between being male or female. Instead, having all head, body, hair, and options put together. Great, right? That's far more inclusive. And only the wackiest crybaby would struggle to pick the one that matches their own preference in the list. Except, basically, the androgynous type options have made you have fewer options, except for being fat or skinny.
What if you're neither? What if you're what do they call it? Skinny fat?
I don't know.
Didn't you ever hear of skinny fat, where somebody is like really skinny, but they're also technically obese because
I don't know. I identify as a traffic cone, so maybe already offended me.
Hair options are dreadful, with nothing representing just a generic short hair style. All options beyond short contradict the neutral body options with overtly female style designs. Everybody's a chick now. You're all chicks. Can't say that though. Well, so basically, so let me get this straight. So they did this to appease the people like the Kotaku journalists. And they're like, but now everybody looks like a woman.
Wait, so this is like the difference. This is what their avatar was before, and this is what it looks like now?
Yeah.
So you basically just made everybody ugly.
Like I said, fantastic news for Pal World. You're just going to push more people. And I can guarantee you that the actual Nintendo published Pokemon games are going to follow suit. This is just the first rollout because it's online, but I guarantee you they're going to do the same thing.
If I'm a woman and I want to look feminine, why do they have a right to take my agency away and tell me I can't? Who the hell do they think they are? You're
an internalized misogynist. Everybody has to be gender fluid and, amorphous. Now here's the thing. Like, I don't have a problem. If somebody wants to identify differently and you have an option for them to identify differently, I don't have a problem with that. But you're basically taking people's ability away to identify.
To not offend a small group of people.
You're talking more than probably 95%, 98% of players are going to be like, you know what I'm saying? This
is one of those times when they have a DI officer just probably looking for things to correct so they have a job.
That's exactly what this is. The way to do it, I'm just saying, if it were me, instead of just forcing gender neutrality on everyone, the way to do it would be male, female, or other. And other gives you the option of mixing and matching whatever you want to do. And then assigning whatever gender or pronoun you want to assign your character. I think that's probably a very fair way to do it, right?
Or other identifier like cat, dog.
Or whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like that instead of forcing everybody to dear person. God. Yeah, I hate this so much. You killed my beautiful avatar. I hate it so much. You lost a customer today. Many are upset by how the changes have affected the face of an avatar they've enjoyed for the last 7 years. 7 years?
You should be allowed to have the option to keep it how it was. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, they're saying that they're probably going to charge people.
Someone was joking. Yeah, they're probably going to make you pay for it.
Faces look weirdly stretched. Eyes peculiarly fall apart.
Far apart. They don't fall apart.
Your eyes fall out of your fucking head now. You're so ugly you can't even look at yourself in the mirror. You're like, my God, I am an ugly motherfucker. I wish I didn't have eyes. And then they just buy. Well, actually, it looked like some of these characters were derpy, like their eyes were going in different directions.
I think that's part of the problem.
Can I say derpy?
I don't know. You just did. Fuck that.
Horrible update. Everyone's avatar looks more childish and rounded. Yeah, because you can't, fat shame people. So everybody's got to be like fat and genderless. I'm sorry, that's not inclusive, because I hate to break it to you. While I'm sure there are some obese genderless people, playing your game, the vast majority of people.
Pat. Sorry.
What?
I said Pat.
Pat. The vast majority of people identify as male or female. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. And again, if you want to have an option for people to have other, I think you can do that, but you shouldn't force this on people.
That's just it. Like, I have no problem with them being options for people that, don't want to have a gender assigned. I totally don't care. Like, do that, fine. But I think this whole idea, there's overcorrection. And that's what this
is just laughably stupid. Somebody said, how do you manage to whitewash a white man?
So they did.
This is Lutu. Lutu says, literally every Pokemon Go poster of the past 24 hours has felt like a fucking funeral. This shit is unreal. I think that they just look, guys. I hate to be the one to break it to you. It looks bad. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but this is what Pokemon's going to be going forward, because I can almost guarantee you it's because of their diversity and inclusion officer who's helping overcorrect everything. What the fuck?
They needed to keep a job,
She's got to keep her job, yeah, right? She's got to catch them all.
Surprised the one looks like a military uniform. I'm surprised you're allowed to even have that.
Oh, yeah, that's problematic, too. Like, what is this? How to fix the horrible character avatar models in Pokemon Go. A thread.
Someone knows how to fix them?
Yeah, so in this thread, Zioni K demonstrates how ensuring you're on Team Instinct means you can pick a costume that comes with a mask, glasses, and hat. So basically put a fucking mask on. Look at the girly bitch eyes on this guy.
How dare you?
Look, and this is coming from a guy. This is coming from a guy who has girly bitch eyes. Mm-hmm. I do have girly bitch eyes.
No, you don't.
I used to have girly bitch eyes.
Okay.
No, I've lost that sparkle. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My eyes don't twinkle in the sun.
I never looked at your eyes and thought girly bitch, but okay.
I'm glad.
I mean, if you listen to your ex-girlfriend and put the eyeliner on, maybe.
Oh, fuck. Why'd you bring that up? That was weird. That was weird. That was really weird. Yeah, that wasn't going to work out. Anyway, so there you go.
Just like this.
I would have looked just like that. Yeah, I put a little like freaking teardrop coming out of my. But no, I'm just saying, like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You looks like a fucking what are you doing? I found that my kid's avatar was protected from the worst of it already by having glasses and a hat covering half his face. There's nothing I can do about those bow legs. Yeah, what the fuck you doing? What are you doing?
You hear someone else joking, you can buy your old avatar back.
Buy your old avatar back. Oh my God. Now I look like a lesbian. Help. Oh my God. I know you guys put a lot of time and effort into this avatar update. I just wanted to take a moment to say you did a really shit job. Holy shit.
I like you.
Please change it back. This update is just as bad as the remote raid nerfs. Y'all, please change it back. This is what you wanted, though, right? Yeah, this is how.
Oh my God, look at the pants. It's like basically what they're trying to do is make everybody wider so that you couldn't have that thinner body. So then when they did it, the proportions got mixed up. So the pants, so it looks like you shit yourself. Like
nobody looks like this in real life.
Pelvis longer.
That's because she's got testicles, big ass testicles. That's what's going on here. Or she's giving birth and the baby's like half out.
Or that could have been after having a baby. Because if you've had one that way, you might look like that for a few days.
You do tend to sag, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Before childbirth.
They just stretched her out. And when they stretched it out, they elongated the pelvis. And it just looks not good. I hadn't seen this one before yet.
Like, what the hell is this? What is this? Like, you want to talk about, like, Western, like, and I know a lot of people are like, you're always, like, dick riding Japan. But, like, the characters looked anime-esque, and that was part of the charm of Pokemon. And this is just, like, Tumblr. This is what happens when people from Tumblr get jobs and make decisions. I can't stop laughing.
Shira.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? This doesn't look wrong at all to you.
They widened it, and then when they widened it, they just like elongated the pelvis.
It looks just like me.
Well, maybe if you had a rough weekend, you might look like that.
Removing butts in certain combinations of clothing break the model. 10 out of 10 update. Thanks. Yeah, just put a mask on it. What happened to my ass and hips? Whoever signed off on this needs their eyes checked.
Well, now, how come when I change my size as a male, the game instantly gives me breasts?
That's interesting.
If you're making yourself chunkier, you might just automatically get.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it does.
It's true. Yeah, you're genderless, amorphous, man boob wearing. What the fuck?
That looks like a woman to me, but that's just me.
How dare you assume? Oh, they made the women look like flat 12-year-old boys. The men look like fat lesbians. Classic.
DI people.
Oh
How
my!
dare you bigots?
No.
You're gonna take it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna make yourself look like that in the real
Finally,
world.
I feel represented. As you can see, she's clearly got cleavage. Like, oh my God! Finally, this is the body I want. Flat-chested, and shit pants, shit pants.
I don't have.
This is what you wanted.
Kotaku's even like, what the hell?
Wait, Kotaku.
It's like, what the hell?
And they're dancing around it. They're dancing around the issue.
Piss somebody off, but you know you done effed up. When Kotaku's like, what the hell did you do?
Just own it. You guys fucked up. But the thing is this is gonna happen more. I guarantee you, because they're pushing I hate to get on the conspiracy wagon with the DEI stuff. But this is what they want. They want everybody in these games to be genderless, amorphous blobs, because then, whatever. I don't know. It's when everybody looks like Ms. Pac-Man. Nobody's Ms. Pac-Man. Come on. This is fucking stupid. It's just fucking stupid. It's too far. Male, female, other. Boom. Solved. Right?
Yep.
Everybody happy?
And your crotch is
Shut the fuck up.
To your knees.
Yeah. Do you have balls? Yes or no? I don't give a.
Did you just give birth? Yes or no? Otherwise, you shouldn't have a crotch down to your knees.
Yes. Is your nether regions? Do they dangle 12 inches? How you could have a slider.
100 pounds.
You could have
maybe,
but you could have a slider and be like, how far down to the floor do you want your crotch to be?
Oh my God! I put it to my ankles just because I could.
It's like, baby, those aren't. I'm not wearing hammer.
Anything.
I'm not wearing hammer pants because it's fashionable. I'm wearing hammer pants because I got it, because my dick is that big.
No, I was thinking. Okay.
And also, my baby was 12 pounds.
You had to make everything about dicks. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway.
My lips are huge. Just like Mick Jagger.
Can we wrap this up?
We're wrapping this up. It's game over. Like, fuck this. I can't even. This is where this road leads to. Stupidity. This road leads to stupidity and sales.
It leads to no customers.
I was gonna say sales dropping off a cliff. I mean, yeah, the game's free, whatever.
The sales are gonna drop faster than their crotches.
Exactly. What is this? What is this?
I'm surprised that was allowed. That looks very military-esque. How dare they? I'm offended. Oh, we can wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.